Yeah, we had a couple of interesting games. One interesting game for sure, but I just think the guys are pulling together and playing better basketball.
It's one thing when you talk about them, the hustle. They really work hard on the floor.
Well, a couple of things have happened. We went through an experience that they got some sugar. They've been playing better defense, so they're getting rewarded for it. So it makes them even play harder. And I think the ball movement is good, and people are feeling good about themselves on offense. So that translates over to more energy on defense, and it all is working out right now.
Were you pleasantly surprised, or you had to be with Steve Nash?
Yeah, I think he exceeded expectations, and what he does never surprise you, but at that age, what he's done is pretty remarkable. See if he can continue, and we'll see where it goes.
Coach, successful road trip, what got better?
Defense. I mean, that's the whole thing. We're just making multiple efforts now. We've able to run back on defense. We're cutting the paint down. We've eliminated a lot of those points. The fast break points we've gotten better at because we're trying. Actually, we're running harder, and not, you never know why, but it seems to be coming together a little bit better.
Jim asked you about Nash. What did you like about Steve Blake's performances?
Again, I just think he's the key for us. He's just gritty, he's just gutty, he's makes big shots, but his energy is always there. He's always making multiple efforts, and so he's a very valuable part of what we're doing. And for 2 years now, when he's out, we suffer, and when he's in, we're pretty good.
The last of the three Omegas back, Jordan Farmar. What
Right.
impressed you about his game versus Cleveland?
Well, he had a great game. He had a little bit of a setback because of a sore hamstring now, so we'll have to monitor that going forward. We don't know if probably be day to day. We're going to err on the side of caution because we don't want him out. He's already screwed up his hamstring twice. We're not going to do that a third time, so just going to be very careful with him. But yeah, when he's out there, he adds another element, a different look, and he played great against Cleveland.
Coach, you mentioned the defense. 35 points in the first quarter versus Philly. In the second half, you hold them to 34 points. What changed in that last 24 minutes?
I think that we just upped the ante. We started still sticking with our game plan. Sometimes you got to give credit to the other team who they hit some threes they normally wouldn't hit, and but our whole thing was trying to stop the paint and trying to just be solid defensively. And I just think as the game went on, they just kept getting better. And that's what's great about this group is you can tell them, okay, we're not quite doing this well enough. We've got to hone in on it, get it. We don't panic and go to something else. Just do better what we're doing, and they're doing it.
If Farmar plays tomorrow, then I think it would be the first time Nash, Blake, and Farmar.
Well, don't count on that, though.
Okay.
So that's out.
Well, if they did, when that happens, how do you distribute those?
Well, when it happens, it'll give us a lot of weapons to choose from. They can all three play together. They can all spell for each other, so it won't be a drop-off at all on the court. And the more playmakers you have on the court, the better it is anyway. So looking forward to that day, but it's not going to be tomorrow probably.
Coach, biggest concerns playing the Chicago Bulls?
Their toughness, second chance points, being able to handle Boozer and guy Tops Gibson inside. They're very good, and they're just a tough team. We're just going to have to bring the energy and the toughness to match them.
Any idea on Jody?
Nah, Jody's. I think a lot of these guys, because the All-Star break's right around the corner, we'll take advantage of those days. So these 3 games, we'll probably have to go with the guys we got right now. And we'll see. I think Jordan Farmar is still day-to-day, but like we said, if everybody's healthy and we can spare him, we will try to.